All right, good morning, Naija, and welcome to the most productive day of the week, according by our Naija Avcast, Lucia Nobong. She come outside talk say Tuesday, according by research, now the most productive day of the week. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I've heard that before. I don't hear say Tuesday the most productive day of the week.
Why? I feel that people they talk say Tuesday the most productive because you know say Monday you have this tired.
Yeah, because many people they feel say Monday just comes immediately after the weekend, so a lot of people never still get into the swing or action of the week. And then if you notice, well, there are a couple of business owners, entrepreneurs, when I don't know, we know they even go work on Monday. For them, the whole weekend still stretch enter Monday. They're very relaxed on Monday. Monday night, the day for them to like look through their books, exactly. And then Tuesday, they generally get into the swing of things.
You get 3 days. I mean, I really need to take Monday as part of my weekend celebration.
When you begin to run your own business.
I tell you. All right, now talking about business, we get some business updates for you this morning, especially those where they're very interested in what they happen for inside the world of business. Now, just to give you a little bit of waiting to expect for inside the business world this morning. Now, banks, they frustrate anti-corruption war. Who they talk this one? Federal government documents I talk this one, and they don't tell courts. Now, how banks say they frustrate the anti-corruption war, we go actually send you more update concerning that. And good news, because Nigeria economy now don't record 1.4% as regards to the GDP growth for inside the third quarter. How this one actually translates to better life for Nigerians? We go send you more on this once time reach us to give you some business news this morning. And I also like the fact that we will get person where sabi work on top the kind foods to eat, the kind things to do to make sure say your body they cardiac. We will join us in the house to discuss more concerning fitness rules and even to stay healthy. My name is Uvi Ehigamusoe, your one and only Benin princess. Good morning, Naija.
We don't do all the general introduction. My name is Bernard Akede. And, well, as you don't talk, we get plenty to sunshine. Now, if you missed the show yesterday, don't miss it today. Today, we get plenty things we're going to interest you. And know that today, Tuesday, and day we talk generally about business. Yeah. So if you're a business-oriented person, or person who like business, or savvy business, or want to enter business, today is the day for you. My name again is Bernard Akede. Make you not go anywhere. Who is going to let the show roll?
Will they come back?
Hey, my people, una good morning. My name na Ali Baba. I say make I just wake up this morning, make I greet una. As una day this morning, so may God they bless una banga go ripe. As it be so, una no go use leg knock stone when go cost una wahala. The stone when una go kick, na the one when go make una get better money. You know, say them talk say if you use right leg kick something, better they happen. Una left leg no go hit waiting go make una disturb una self. And I just greet una. Una well done. Now they watch this good morning show. May God bless all of you now and una banga go ripe as I talk. Now Alibaba say make I greet una so. Carry go.
If you don't miss this show, you don't miss so many things we don't start you now this morning. But there's still an interesting part to the show. Now, of all the many skills when I proudly possess, one of the things I know Sabi do, not to cook. I cannot cook to save my life. So when I see men who Sabi cook, we be chef, where they talk about fitness and about fit farm, about eating healthy, I the cut cap give them. Now, in the studio today, we get one casual guest, will be man, very good-looking young man. And this man, a private chef, now nutritionist, and now fitness motivator. As the guy enter, we don't smile from Australia to China because the guy sabi cook pieces. We don't say man fall from heaven, this guy the cook man. Ladies and gentlemen, help us to welcome private chef, nutritionist, and fitness motivator in the person of Ladikbo Ayodeji.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
To have you
Good to have you in the house. Now, when I see Nigerian nutritionists, I always wonder what's it that they actually do, because we get a lot of heavy food in Nigeria. How we go fit bring out the nutrients from this our heavy food?
Yeah, actually, the basic thing is that when it comes to nutrition, you can segment them.
Na PG, no?
Okay, yeah. When it comes to nutrition, it's something we say you feel break down. Most times like this now, you go see some people that go tell them, say, okay, make you they eat vegetable well. They go just go maybe restaurant or canteen where they want you to say, I beg, give me 4 fufu, give me vegetable. No be something like that. That is not the nutrition we're talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
But vegetable is there.
No, that is not vegetable. No. 4 fufu plus vegetable.
Actually, I can't
want to fight war.
You know, but when you're going to talk about eating healthy, staying balanced, when they tell you to do a lot of vegetables, like in the morning, you can do vegetable in the morning, just a little carbohydrates. You know, but the problem is Nigeria, we do a lot of carbohydrates. We do a lot of carbs, and it affects us so bad.
But when you talk about vegetable, now the only thing a person will chop, is that the only nutrient where Nigerians will actually chop?
No, there are a lot of things to eat. Vegetable is just an example.
Okay.
You know, like, okay, fine. If you check very well now, on a proper dining and you see a table, you see the normal food, you see fruit, you see veggies, you see juice, and you see all that. Now, by the time you combine all that together, I'm going to tell you how you're going to feel. Because when you finish eating and you take fruit and probably juice, immediately you eat. It's going to wash down your system. What you don't need in your system will be left out. The others will be left to process. So at the end of the day, you're going to have just probably one or few things to battle with. And how do you battle that? Just a little exercise. You're fine.
Oh, that means it's expensive. Because
it's not expensive.
Me where they suffer to even eat that rice and chicken.
Yeah.
I constantly go buy fruits, join. Constantly buy juice, join.
How much is it?
Speaking about what we were just talking about the expenses, now part of the things where we want to talk about feed farm on a budget. Now, how do you put all these things? You don't mention now for fufu, and even though I know that for fufu is a joke, but
no, it's not a joke because if you go restaurant, fufu now is not very, very tiny. So you take four.
Are you taking 4?
No, I don't like fufu anyway.
Sincere.
I don't like fufu. I like starch and banga.
Okay.
So, but I take like 2 wraps of starch.
Only you, 2 wraps of starch.
Yeah.
They show for your body. Now the thing is, you want to put all these things. You want to eat as we've been introduced that, and you want to eat healthy. Say for lunch now, you want to have, and you also mentioned, say we do a lot of carbs in this part of the world. You want to have carbohydrates. You want to have good amount of protein. You want to have your mineral salts and oil, fats and oil. You also want to have some juices and some fruits. You want to put all these things together. How do you manage all these things?
One way. And that's what we're trying to do. The only way you can manage all this together is
on a good budget.
On a good budget is to encourage the cooking culture. You cannot have all these things together on a good budget if you are not eating in your home. How do you go to a proper restaurant? If you are going to eat now, you will not go to a Yabola canteen. You have to go to a proper restaurant where they're going to serve you a plate of food for about 3,000 naira.
No, he does the Yabola canteen.
No, I do a man canteen. It's a man also, I don't do Yabola.
So by the time you take that,
yes,
you ask them for a bottle of juice. If they're going to give you a fresh bottle of juice, probably is about 1,000. Before you know it, you're already running close to 7,000 to 8,000 naira because you want to feed your system. Yeah, but if we encourage the cooking culture in this country, like it's so bad, like this thing happens, maybe say even our babes knows how to cook.
But you don't mind because you can cook.
You know, you don't concern me. I do.
Even Bernard don't mind too because he knows how to cook, so he cannot expect.
I know Sabi cook, so I go just they change the babes who know Sabi cook. They carry the ones with Sabi. So but baby knows how they play with you, right?
So actually, the thing is, when it comes to having to stay on a healthy budget, you have to be able to encourage that cooking culture. You have to be able to do 1 or 2 things by yourself. Sure. You know, like someone like me now, I can buy a catfish for 500 naira. I have a few stuffs in the house. You wouldn't expect me to calculate money for Maggi and salt. So when I buy a catfish for 500 naira and I just twist and turn, it's done. I'll buy watermelon, I'll buy pineapple, I'll buy some oranges with about 1,000. I'll still do that. I'll still eat that 2 or 3 times, probably a day or even in 2 days. Okay. So I'm talking about just 2,000 here. It would actually feed me for a whole day.
So you're talking on that, what you talk, you say, with 1,000 naira, you can live an healthy lifestyle.
Yes, with 1,000 naira, you can live an healthy lifestyle. But the most important thing is that you must be able to do most of these things by yourself. You cannot pay me 1,000 naira to give you an healthy food. It's not possible now.
I understand. Okay, now very quickly, I also want to talk about, I would also like make we talk about something. Now, you talk about, mixing all this food, all these supplements together. Now, there gets on to people, they always talk about timing of when you eat, these days we have people complain about ulcer, say they, not necessarily because they don't eat, but because they don't eat at specific times. How important is the timing when you get to, and what particular time you feel say they right to eat? Like for example, somebody like me, I know they eat breakfast very early, and some people don't tell me say e no good, you should have a specific time. But if it be scope wey some people dey use, you know say if money not dey, you go chop breakfast around that kind 11, 12. So that lunch, you don't go quick chop and you go chop lunch late around that kind 4, 5. Dinner, if you chop biscuit and tea, take and go sleep for night. So what time, is it expected that you should eat each meal of the day for a proper balanced daily meal?
No, actually, one of the most important things is when you wake up in the morning, you try and take a glass of water.
That's not sweet, too.
It's
Water.
not sweet. It's very discomforting, but it did
Honestly,
very good.
it's for me sometimes it's discomforting.
How on earth will you say water is not sweet, it's discomforting?
No, because for me, I always take water in the morning. After I take it go be like say I want to throw up.
It happens to me
Yes.
at times, so it gives you
So
some
it
kind
happens.
of nauseating feeling
But
sometimes.
somebody told me that if you are consistent with it,
because you are not used to it, because
Yes.
because you have been forced to go through that process, and because your system hasn't been enjoying that kind of benefit before, so it's still proving a kind of resilience. Like,
Very
what is
true.
this? What is this? And you now that says you want to throw up when you take water, you can actually take chocolate in the morning and it won't disturb you.
Sweet.
No, I can't. It will disturb me. I don't take chocolate.
Okay, you don't. What do you take in the morning? Like, what will be very easy for
Normally,
you?
I take like tea in the morning.
Uh,
Like just tea with
Just
tea
tea-
bags and
tea
everything.
bags, no.
Yes.
But
But now I take water.
Yeah, it's actually good you take water in the morning. When you take water in the morning, it refreshes your system. Most of what you have in the body from yesterday, it wipes them off. When you take water in the morning, you go to the toilet, you go over and over before you step out, then you're clean. That is one thing that is most important before you usher in any other thing into your body. Make sure that you're clean. Now, for example, if you see most of these people that have this protruding tummy, with their belly big, well, what is there? Food, fat. That's what they have there. If you finish eating right now and you take a lot of water and you digest, your tummy will go down almost immediately. That means there's a lot of space which you need to keep out from your body system. And one major thing that's going to do that work is water. And after then, another thing that's going to help so very well is fruit. After fruit, another thing that's going to help very well is juice. Juice has these two
But
sides.
most of all this juice, they get their own, what say they call them? It's not natural.
No, you have to.
Yeah, it's not natural.
You can make natural juice
But
yourself.
fruit is there, so why do I need juice again?
Juice is like a cleanser. It works on two parts. Number one, it nourishes the body, and number two, it works as a cleanser.
But fruit is there, and they actually work the same way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can eat fruit. You eat fruit as food. There are a lot of food. There are a lot of fruits generally. Okay, how many apple can you eat?
I can eat like 2.
Like 2.
Yes.
That is because once you eat 2, you feel okay with yourself. Yeah, fine. So what stops you from taking apple as food? The problem with us is that we just want to eat sweet stuff, sweet things. We just want to eat food.
I think there's a confusing, especially about nutritionists and everything, there's a confusing report. Now, people come outside talk, say, blending these fruits together and turning it into juice or smoothie, say, in order to give you that better nutrient as compared to when you eat it as it is. But now, you're saying now that...
I said, when you eat it as it is, fresh and raw,
yes,
that is one.
Okay, so you can do that alone on its own?
Yeah, you do that alone.
Or you transform it to juice nature?
Yeah, you do that alone on its own. It's so important so many times.
Okay.
Like, even if possible, you can do it every day. You
Okay.
can do that alone on its own. But I'm telling you that on the other side,
You can
probably...
turn it to juice.
Yeah, you can turn it to juice. You can turn it to smoothie. You know, most of these smoothies keeps your body balanced. You can take... There are smoothies that you take in the morning, and I tell you, you won't even be hungry all day.
Very true. Let's talk about water quickly. I don't want us to die. Maybe we'll just run from that. Now, people will come outside talk, say, if they chop and they drink water, it's totally wrong. So what you do is that after you don't chop finish, you're going to need to wait for like 30 minutes before you drink water. How true is this?
To me, 30 minutes is a long time.
Okay.
It's actually called the water therapy.
Okay.
But 30 minutes is a long time. The thing is, when you look at it very well, even me, myself, it happens to me. I do it a lot of times. Like, the moment I start eating and I drink water once or twice, I'm filled up. Because it's going to occupy space. Except you are just an extraordinary foodie that you just want to eat so much. It's going to occupy space, and you won't be able to eat a whole lot more like that again. So it's actually proportional that you eat your food, and once you eat your food, just relax a little bit. Probably hold on for like a few minutes to probably belch up or feel relaxed. Then you take your water.
Okay.
So when you take your water by then, it suppresses it. Out of, most of the food we eat, they are acidic, there are a lot of things inside. Water brings it down. You feel calm within yourself. You know that something just went into your system and it's going to make you more comfortable than when you combine it together.
But is it not a function of the amount of water you take? For example, if I eat food way heavy now, like that fufu where you talk in the beginning, if I eat that now, even though I know, say, if I drink water in between, my belly go full. But because it's heavy, it's heavy, starchy food, sometimes to push the food down, you need to take some sips of water. Not say I go drink 2 jugs of water, but intermittently take some. And then at the end, of course, you can now drink, the large amount of water for digestion. Yeah,
that is one of the problems we have here. Because while you're eating your fufu, like we said, it depends on how you eat. There's actually one thing that is so important about food: sizes, proportion. It is one major thing that is important. Someone like you now, you eat 4 fufu. Like, yeah, fufu is even bad now. But if it was the old fufu that I know, if you eat 4 fufu, you shouldn't be able to walk now.
Eat 4 fufu safe. We are walking down.
So now, by the time you eat that kind of food, you're already heavy within yourself. Yeah, so fine. Depends on the subordinate, the supplement. If you are taking fufu and vegetable, you're gradually eating your food, you're taking it, it won't really ask you for so much water like that intermediately. But you can take it. If you want to go on the water therapy, that is when you have to know that, okay, fine.
No, I actually don't understand why we're showing so many food. Did you bring food for us, please? Because you know that's the way they cook. So why are we showing so many food on screen? Now, we're showing so many food because you get a food carol coming up very soon. Tell us about the food carol.
Yeah, December is all about food, music, giving, showing love, and humanity. That is the whole thing December is all about. That's why, a lot of people now, September, October, November, they know they give you shishi. But the moment it's December, gifts start flowing and all that. And, there's one thing I understand about events. A lot of people go to events, even paid events, and you just go there, you just hear people singing, all these big artists come and sing, and you just sit down, probably they offer you drinks and all that. You don't really feel comfortable. People love food. People want to eat. People want to go for an event where they feel very comfortable to eat and enjoy themselves.
So eat food free of charge.
Eat.
Free of charge. Eat and eat.
Why are you mentioning? Why are you just mentioning free of charge?
No, because you don't give plenty of examples. So I just want to. So is your food carol free of charge?
Yeah, no. Actually, food carol is not free of charge.
So it's just for us to come and eat.
Well, it's almost free.
Okay.
It's almost free because what we are doing is we have a Chef D brand. My name is Chef D, and we have a brand that we're trying to promote. We want to bring people together and preach that Christmas love, Christmas message to them. That's why we call it the food carol, because it's a place where you can eat as much as you feel comfortable, and you're not going to feel bothered about it. What we do is we sell tickets at a very reasonable price. It's actually a wonderful event. We sell tickets. We have a regular ticket for...
We don't have to call the price, but at least you sell tickets.
Yeah, we sell tickets. On each ticket, we have complimentary meals. We have the regular, we have the VIP. On the VIP, people are going on a boat cruise. On the boat cruise, we offer them champagne and seafood.
Seriously trouble.
And after the boat cruise, you still come back.
I don't want to come back. Just follow that boat. I just want to follow the vibe.
After the boat cruise, people come back. We offer them cocktail, small chops, kebab, and all that. So when you eat all that and you still feel like you want more food, then we have a pop-up restaurant by the side.
But I don't need to pay money. I don't already enter. You
don't already enter. Do you know so much offers we are giving you for the day? Yeah. And what we do is we had a theme song. I don't know, probably you saw the video. We shot a video. We had a theme song like, hallelujah, there's chicken, there's rice, and hey, is your salad.
So plus chef Yusuf na choir master.
Everything goes down. So we had a theme song, and for the event, you cannot be in a food event and actually have to do all this major contemporary hip-hop because you are eating. So you need something cool.
As in slow music.
Slow music, classic music, karaoke, Like you now, if you come now, come sing for that your babe, say, make she prepare the food well. You say, put down where.
So no, he'll sing for other babes anyway.
So we have, and
but that's really nice. That's really nice. I totally like the idea. What will be your Instagram handle in case people want to get more information concerning them?
Yeah, that's at Chef D.
Just D? Just
no,
alphabet D?
The D is triple E.
Oh, D-E-E.
Yeah, D-E-E, triple E. That's CHEF triple E.
Okay.
I totally like that. And before we actually end up this interview, I just want to ask you, what's the right time for you to stop eating for a day? Because people will come out and tell you, say 6 p.m. Some go say 8 p.m. When is the right time to stop? Say, retire from food.
The right time to stop is very wonderful time to stop, probably 3 hours before you go to bed.
Oh, that means if I sleep like 12 o'clock, I can stop eating 10 o'clock.
No, 3 hours before you go to bed. No, the thing is this. Depends, okay, you can be busy and you can leave this place by 8. And I won't tell you to go hungry because you don't have to eat anymore. But whatever you're going to eat at that moment should be proportional and should be very healthy. So when you eat probably, some people stay up till 12. I'm not going to talk about that. That is for the medical line to talk about. It depends on what you do, the kind of business you do, the kind of work you do. But 3 hours before you go to bed, make sure you're not doing anything anymore. If you're going to take anything, just water is fine.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you so much, Ladipo Ayodeji, Imna private chef, nutritionist, and fitness motivator. And don't forget, say the food carol. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't forget that the food carol, even though it's not being food for us inside the studio, but the food carol will take place in December. So follow our top Instagram and find out more details concerning the food carol. In Instagram handle still remain at Chef D, CHEFDEE. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.